So we are completely tapped out for completely tapped out for whale rallies. Now I'm using these units on match 1 because frankly, like, there's going to be a lot of Crom Zeros, and I don't want to. We know what's going to happen match 1, chat, right? Like, we know what's in this Crom team, for example. But let's see. Let's just start getting bullied. We know what's going to happen. This is going to be painful, and there's not much we can do about it. Thankfully, there's only a peony. I mean, I guess it's not really thankful, but...
What is it?
That's a good build. I like that build. Give my Brunya HC+. Is that a good choice, DT? It's fine. HC+ is a good skill. I feel like Brunya ends up being used in AR, not so much Arena. So I would probably not... I wouldn't do that, but it's not, like, the end of the world. Okay, chat. What are the odds that Nagiga survives? 50 versus 45. If we put Tiki here on tile... Oh no, because she's on tile, so she'll die. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. I have no fear. Oh, there's an Eliwood. We lose. Never mind. We just got one shot. On tile, by the way.
I'm sorry.
What a start. Crom is very cool. Crom is a very cool unit. Oh yeah, the arena music. So this is legitimately one of my biggest, like, excitement things in this entire update. You can now get random music in PvP, which is awesome. Like, the music is one of the best parts of this entire game, so getting more music in, like, more content is amazing. A Lemior. Flame Emperor, a nice guy team. Although I think there's a Crom behind there too. If I'm not mistaken, there's a Crom behind there. Hey there, Mr. Hank Bank, welcome. Yeah, the arena music wasn't, like, bad, it was just, you know, repetitive. You're correct, there is a Crom. Yep. It is not our season. We're just leading with straight 180s. The next legendary we build will be water, probably, though. Just based on timing. Unless we get a, like, a broken wind legendary. Really, we need a... It's like a joke about numbers. I can't tell. What are we gonna fight it? I'm guessing this is a Trojan Fjorm, but we'll see. Once we're past match 1, things get a lot easier, so... I think we can just bait with Tikiga. Can't we? Oh, no, we can't. I'm down for this music. Repel Fjorm? Oh, it is Repel Fjorm. That's cool. I like that build. I can't speak tonight. Repel Fjorm is perfectly reasonable. There's, like, nothing wrong with that set. How do we want to do this? I feel like we can't really bait Azura because, like, we can bait her with Idun, but Idun won't kill her. But I mean, on the other hand, like, we kind of don't care. But I actually really want to win this match because, like, this is gonna suck.
I am afraid.
We'll do it this way. We'll just accept, like, Fjorm or somebody running in here. Okay, that's fine. Where is she gonna go? Like, this is a weird situation where we don't really need to worry too much about Azura because the things she can do aren't that scary. Now Tiki can actually bait, though. Pretty sure. Because Tiki's gonna have 45 and she's at 54, so we can actually bait with Tiki.
I'm okay.
But we can't have her be adjacent.
All will burn.
So we have to do it like this, kinda? Seems a little janky.
What is it?
But I think this works, right? Because she'll get... Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Now we just go punch Azura. Everything is nice and easy.
I'm okay.
Where's the damage? What do you mean, Tiki? Tiki doesn't do a lot of damage. That's like kind of her big problem. She just does not hit very hard. We can kill this Zelg.
Yes. Good. This works.
Yeah, there we go. Just go punch him. Tiki is dead, outdated. She's a 180 legendary. Like, that's the thing.
I am flame.
Oh, also true, yeah, it is that you can now get a discounted Zelgius if you want one. Absolutely.
All will burn.
She's on Aether, so I don't think we really care.
Is it?
We're just gonna eventually insert her. Armors in general are just suffer right now, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, like 180 beat, like the... It's annoying, like for example, Fjorm will be relevant kind of forever just because updating your roster to have better legendaries is cost prohibitive. Right? Like if you've invested in a plus 10 legendary, you are probably never benching them as long as the game is alive. Until you incidentally pick up a second legendary of that season. But armors are struggle because like I don't think armors need new exclusive skills, to be honest. I think armor skills are fine. I think the thing that makes armors suffer is effective damage was given out way too liberally. Like, IS decided that way too many units get to do effective damage, and it's become a big problem. So, like, and I've talked about this on stream before, but I'll talk about it again. So let's look at Duo Ephraim here, right? Duo Ephraim is a gatekeeper, okay? So because Ephraim has effective damage to two types of movement here, armors and cavalry, and he has really high stats as a, you know, a duo unit, right? He's got really good stats. Pretty much anything that is armored or cavalry released before Ephraim existed just loses to Ephraim. If he gets to hit them, right? Like, obviously, like, if he doesn't have DC and you use a ranged unit, or if you put on, like, Small and Shield, whatever, right? Like, those kinds of scenarios happen. But, like, in common configurations, modern units with effective damage de facto beat everything of those categories prior to that unit's release. And it's a pretty big problem, right? Like, you need to jump through quite a few hoops to not just instantly lose to something. And that's very frustrating to play. Now, the trade-off, of course, is that new units have really high stats, so old units with effective damage don't always kill them. A good example of this would be when Surtur came out, right? Like, when Surtur originally released, how many people were like, what the hell, my, like, armor smasher, like, Olivia doesn't kill Surtur, you know? So those kinds of things happen. And it results in, like, weird situations where units just become, like, very oppressive to certain other movement classes. Probably the best example currently is Crom and Bricky. Like, Crom and Bricky doing effective damage at ranged with, like, 80 plus attack means that they just straight up delete, like, everything, right? Like, the fact that Nagi on a tile gets, like, instantly killed by, like, Bricky or Crom is, like, really silly. Or even Legendary Julia, to be honest. But, like, Legendary Julia is not quite as oppressive as, like, Crom or Bricky are. But yeah. Problem wasn't giving out effective damage, it was giving effective damage to units with greater than 60 attack. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of one and the same, right? Effective damage was a way to give newer units virtually higher attack without raising the number quite as much. But it still resulted in situations that were, like, not very fun. Just give Nagi a 300 SPC so you can run TA in the A slot, but then you can't use DC! You need DC. If she had DC in her weapon, I would actually seriously consider it, though. Like, TA on Nagi, if she had a DC weapon, would be really worth it. Okay, how do we want to handle this team? We do have to deal with Eliwood. These two are both benefiting from the bonus doubler. But there is no Dancer, so we can get pretty abusive here. I feel like this will be a good opportunity to test out a new unit. Namely, where is she? Did I not bless her with this season? I guess I didn't. Okay, Jenny it is. No, we don't need to use Jenny. Jenny's too good. We want, like, ranged something to deal with Ephraim. He doesn't have DC, so we can just kind of bully him. Oh wait, we can use Jafar. Yeah, Jafar rocks here. Let's get Jafar in there. And Hinoka. And if we're bringing Hinoka, we might as well bring, like, someone who can beat Nagi, which in this case would be what? Kind of anybody. Yeah, let's bring Tobin. Tobin can beat Nagi and Surtur. And then Eliwood is not super scary. So I don't know, let's bring female Morgan. Let's give her a try. Ephraim bullying stream? Yeah, maybe. So the game plan here is gonna be use Jafar to get a bunch of free damage.
I got this. Yes.
Who has Repo? Tobin.
Next?
Okay, get Jafar there. Let's get... I don't think the positioning matters too much here, but we'll try to be careful. Any ideas for a Paula build without White Wing Blade? Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Ephraim's actually screening. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Okay, wait. It's like we hit here, right? That should hit him for what, 20? Yes. And then Morgan kills, we repo Jafar back with Tobin, and then draw back with Hinoka. Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Get rid of this man. You could always do like Wodao, you could do like Bellringer, I guess.
Leave it to me.
It's a shame there's no Lull Sword. Like the Lull Sword, or the Lull weapons rather, are quite
What's
good.
next?
But obviously you can't use what you don't have. I feel like Bellringer though is on anything with like good bulk and speed, Bellringer starts to add up quite a lot. Do you think that Layla changed the metagame drastically? It depends on what you mean by drastically. So Layla is a very cool unit, right? I really like Layla. Do we lose to Ephraim? Wait a minute.
Okay.
We do 6, so we hit him for 20. Obviously Tobin does 0. I think we have to fall back this turn. Because he's going to move forward. He's going to get on tile. Okay, we need to get Jafar into position such that he can shoot Ephraim from the tile below where Ephraim currently is. Or below where Morgan currently is.
What's next?
Okay. But as far as, like, changing the meta game, like, you know, quote unquote the meta, right? Like it's this one big thing,
Okay.
is I think probably the wrong way to look at it. I think Layla enables plays that other units do not enable, which means that she is
The end is
uniquely powerful in a way that the vast majority of units aren't,
Got it in my sights.
which I think is good, right? I think Layla's design, as I have talked about before, is one of the best unit designs in the entire game. But I also don't necessarily think that, like... Wait a minute, what?
Let's go.
Yes.
I don't think that Layla is, like, an omnipresent threat, basically. She is like, if I made another list of, like, high impact plus zeros, though, Layla would be, like, top of the list. Like, getting one Layla is pretty transformative, and in that regard, she's really good. I mean, we don't really care what the enemy does here, right? We probably don't want Tobin there, we want, like, Morgan and Hinoka here. Because we want to be in a position where... okay, if he goes here... We want to have the option of attacking with Jafar from, like, the side, so we want to go, like, here.
Okay.
We can technically get a free hit with Surtur, but it doesn't do... or on Surtur, but it doesn't do
What's
anything.
next?
Yoink. Okay. Sick.
Time to fly. Let's go.
So you do 3 damage, which means we can kill you. But we need to do it in such a way that we don't get, like, yeeted. Okay, so we hit Ephraim here, puts him down to 1
What's next?
with debuff. Morgan kills. Morgan can kill from where Jafar currently is. Hinoka moves to the right of where Jafar is, pulls Morgan back, and we repo with Tobin. Yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Okay.
We got there. Just a little tricky. We could also probably just kill Nagi, actually. Which is going to be better.
I got this.
Nope, not quite.
Got it in my sights.
Nagi actually worked. What the heck? How come enemy Nagi gets to work? That's BS.
Time to fly.
Leave it to me.
Lame. Okay, so he's gone. Or she's gone,
Let's
rather.
go.
And then Morgan and Hinoka can kill Surtur, along with Tobin. Yeah, Layla... So Layla is... It's hard to talk about Layla, basically, because she isn't... She is arguably the most individually unique unit in the entire game. And that means that she has to be understood in a completely unique way. Also, what the heck? This is like the fabled Ellie God team. We actually have double Ellie Weed, where every unit has the same attack. Actual maximum weed. That's a nasty alm, by the way. The fabled Wind team, dude. I didn't realize these existed. This is actual real fan. Genuine Elliewood fan here. Yeah, we're gonna want some picnicking. I think we want some picnic. Do we dip off season for a Versa? I think we do. Oh, they even have HC+. It's kind of gross. Gordon's actually pretty sick here, believe it or not. He like instantly kills everyone except Alm, probably. Which is pretty cool. We could obviously bike this, but I don't really want to. I want to save Virion. I think we can do better than Virion, or with Virion, basically. I don't think he's going to be super strong against this team. But I don't know. I think Kid Sheeta is a good one to bring here. Actually, yeah, she's a very good one to bring here. We can bring, like... Only you didn't have DC. We're gonna want, like, a dancer and a gravity healer. Unfortunately. We have to get super lame here. We're gonna go Camilla, because she does the most damage. We're gonna go... probably Azura. Oh, let's go Ninian. Yeah, Ninian. There we go. Battle Ninian time, boys. For those who haven't seen it, this is the Ninian I formed. Yes, I did take the spooky sensor L&D Ford Battle Ninian. We're gonna see if it works. Time for Ninian to bully Eliwood. She will double, which is good. But man, Alm is such a threat. What else do we want to bring here? There is an argument for Roy. There's also an argument for, like... Man, Unrefined Leo would actually be kind of sick here. If we had Unrefined Leo. Maybe Ival? Like chills are really good here. Obviously, chill attack's not gonna hit, but like... Now, maybe they're not actually that good. Yeah, they're all like different except for the attack stat, and the attack's gonna get soaked by Eliwood. That's a bummer. I need like Fire Sweep. Leon might be good. He has TA. Let's go Leon. Okay. Now, objective is set up like a really cheesy Camilla play.
If that's what you want.
The way that we win this match is like 100%
You lead, I follow.
locking them out of the game with Brave Camilla.
What's next?
Thanks to Gravity being super OP. There is no marriage. Die.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the first Eliwood has been defeated. One weed is down.
Orders?
She actually does quite well against
If
Alm
that's
too.
what you want.
Bully the weed. Yoink. Now he will get to HC plus. I guess no, not really.
I'm listening.
And there's no memes here that can happen. Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Let's go ahead and move over here. We're gonna get to use Delicious Flyer mobility to great effect.
Orders? For me?
And then I think we just start taking attacks. So we attack here, we repo, we can dance. Trying to make sure there's nothing that
If that's
punishes
what
me.
you
I don't
want.
think so. Because like we hit here, right? And then we can repo back with Sheeta and then dance. Because the HC plus is on Alm and not anybody else.
Let's be happy.
Or we do it this way. This is also fine. And we get to keep the buff on Camilla. Okay. Double checking. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're fine.
You lead, I follow.
Christmas Sothis over here is like, guys, what's going on? Help. I'm all alone.
I'm ready.
Oh, cursed.
Orders? For me?
What's next?
Also cursed.
If that's what you want.
I think we have to like wait a turn. That's super gross. Okay, so we hit here,
Orders?
right?
For me?
There's a way we do this. So you don't do anything.
Let's.
You hit for 25. So like we hit here,
I'm listening.
right? That lets us kill Alm. Now then the question becomes, we draw back with Leon to bring Camilla to safety. Then we attack with Sheeta, dance Sheeta, repo Ninian with Sheeta.
What to Orders?
I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do it. In before Vantage.
I'm ready.
Okay. We could also maybe just kill Eliwood, and in fact that's like way better than the stupid garbage I was thinking of.
Yes, dear.
So let's just go kill him. The best defense is just killing the opponent. Leon,
Yes.
here for emotional support.
What to do?
Murder is the best form of crowd control. That's right. The best status effect is death.
No more fighting!
No, you can't use an unmerged flyer to beat my $2,000 team. Remember, it's okay to cry. Yeah. Hope he gets a good refine. I do too. I would like it if Leon got something to really differentiate him from Sophia. I think the cool thing to give Leon, and this is kind of a call forward to Fallen Leon, give him the 50% damage reduction against ranged effect. That is like a really cool ability, and I would like them to bake that into regular Leon's personal weapon. Like, I think that gives him like some meaningful differences between him and Sophia. Be kind of cool. Okay, this team, pretty reasonable. We do have to deal with a dancer, which is annoying. But, like, I'm happy if we hit win teams. Like, I do not mind seeing win teams on this season. Now, what's the worst thing that could happen? So, worst thing that could happen is we just get killed by Est, basically. I think this is going to be Gordon. And I think he actually procs against everybody. Wait, does he? So, 50 virtual, 54 virtual, 60. So he procs against everyone except like Elliewood, basically. But he should proc against Est. And Flame Amp. But we can fix that. We're gonna want a dancer. I think we're gonna want probably a flying dancer here, if we have one handy. I don't think we do, though. Yeah, we don't. So let's just bring, like, I don't know, Azura. Azura's fine. And just some answer for Flame Emperor, huh? What's he got? Special... Oh, Vengeful Fighter. Okay. That's, like, super easy. Let's go Ivel. She can do it. And Lyn? Resplendent Lyn? Is that too ambitious? It might be. That might be a touch too greedy. Let's go Ryoma. My name is Ryoma. Yeah, the chill helps turn Gordon active. I would like an attack buff, actually. An attack buff would be preferred. Let's bring Lean Cuisine instead of Azura. And then we can bring, like... I don't know, let's bring Roy. Okay, so game plan, 100%. Gordon is gonna start shooting people.
I see.
Like, this is just the way of things. Where do I want Gordon to be, though? So they're gonna do a bunch of block breaking.
All right. Look after me, okay?
I kind of don't care where everyone is on
Use
turn one.
discretion. Like this.
Let's break this. If I put Gordon here, do we get punished? Break. You move up 2, you get danced. Yeah, we should wait a turn. That's fine. that is fine by me.
All right. Watch me. What now?
Sorry, bud. Let's see. You can move only 2 tiles, so you're totally fine.
You got it.
Pop, pop. Oh, what's that?
Come on.
Is that a heavy blade proc I see? I believe it is.
Together. Not too cold?
Alright, here comes the dance. Not quite what I expected.
All right.
right.
I'll admit, I've never, like, played this map out this way. And I've kind of played it very stupidly. Okay, so, like, we can move Gordon over, Len down. We can dance. Racing will attack Gordon, but, like, he won't actually do anything. 54 times 2. Yeah, we're totally fine.
As you say.
What now?
See ya.
I see.
Do you have Gale? You do not.
Like this.
Alright, Gordon's gonna tank. Here's the rally. 4 times 2. What a god.
Yeah!
The headband makes your Gordon stronger.
You got it.
Goodbye, Racing.
I can do this.
92!
Look after me, okay?
I see.
What a powerful boy.
What now?
Okay, doesn't quite kill Flame
All
Out,
right.
but,
Use
you know, to be fair.
discretion.
He's doing his
What
best.
now?
Oh, he totally gets it in anyway, though. That's fighting through a ruptured sky. That's kind of nutty. I like it.
I keep getting better.
He keeps getting better. The meta changes, but Gordon stays the same.
Watch me.
All right.
What a god.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Hey there, Silver Shadow. Welcome. God, I love Gordon. He's so good. Dude, win team. Is Elliewood bonus? Is that what's happening? Like, that has to be it, right? Elliewood's on bonus right now? Yeah, okay. I was like, that makes sense. There's way too many win teams up for there to be anything else. Okay, what do we want to deal with here? So there are options for... This Racing has Gale, which is scarier. And this Corrin has NFU, which is pretty good. We have a Repel, Armor Effective Echidna. And the buff is going on to Corrin. Okay. This is like Sophia Plonk. But I want to save Sophia because we very well might run into like a Bramamon team. And Sophia gives me a one-stop answer for Bram. Miss Hurden thought you asked if Elliewood is boneless. Get your boneless Ellywoods. We could gnaw this, right? Like, this is just the most gnawable team. We bring, like, Panic and bring Gnaw. Yeah, let's do it. This time we bring Virion. He does hit everybody, right? Yes. Ooh, Ruptured Sky. Ooh. Maybe we don't. Ruptured Sky is, like, kind of Monka W. Yeah, okay. I'm a coward. I'll back down. You win. You win, Ruptured Sky. So instead, we're just gonna go like horses, I suppose. We just go like full on horse emblem. There's nothing that punishes me for using. There's a lull, but it's not that bad. We can go like Blade Tomes with stuff. Where is Swordheart? There he is. And then Veronica. Is this too cutesy? I mean, Olwen can probably kill Elliewood. That's a big probably. And then once Elliewood is gone, I think Lilina can mop up everyone. I'm a little worried about Echidna, though. Maybe the answer is don't bring Sword Heart. And of course the actual answer is like, bring good units. That's the actual answer. Use good units, Forehead. Actually, yeah. Let's go Celica. Because Celica is gonna end up being pretty good here. So we go like Celica, we go... Where is someone who's dragon effective? Kind of doesn't matter who. Lucina's fine. And she's fast enough to fight Echidna, which is good too. Actually, let's go Marth. Yeah. Vanilla Marth. I want that. I want those buffs. And those debuffs onto Echidna. And then we can go... Dancer. In this case, we will bring Azura. And then last but not least, we can bring a healer. So we can bring Jenny. Is this too weak? Hit. Kill a bunch of dudes. Celica kind of has to tee off against Eliwood. That's the only thing that sucks here. But between, like, Marth buffs and, like, Azura Dance, I think we can do it. Okay. I don't like that we're facing down a Dancer, but there's only so much you can do, right?
Let's go. Without question.
As you say.
Break, 1, 2. Break, yeah, okay. Very afraid of this Eliwood right now. Like genuinely scared.
Of course. Oh?
Okay, she doesn't kill without being active, which makes total sense. Oh, 70 attack. Powerful boy.
Of course.
Together.
Who's gonna get danced? That's the question. I wish Jenny was in a better spot, but she is not. Like, they should just head down, right?
Here I go.
I think so.
Let's go.
It's like we can do something like this? Because they'll both move? Uh-oh. We lose. Rip. Rip. F. I wasn't expecting him to rally.
Farewell.
That's not unlucky.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, turns out 3 movement, 70 attack lol is pretty good. It's okay. Back to the top. So the question for me was basically, would Echidna run down or to the side, and she chose to run to the side. In retrospect, she was chasing Azura or Jenny, and both of them were to the right. So it made total sense for Echidna to move down 1 and over 1, which meant that Eliwood would not run straight down, he would rally instead. I think is what happened. Oh, what is this? Get out of here. I mean, actually, okay. To be fair, for a Crom, this is pretty reasonable. In fact, this is reasonable enough that I'm gonna try it.
Good.
Let there be plonk.
The wind.
Nagi, I believe in you. It is up to you. Did she do it?
I
I will finish what
She
I
did it.
started.
Let's go, boys. Easy clap. Easy clap.
Let us depart. What is it?
Now we need to
This
kill
world.
Leaf, though.
Yes. Good.
I think
Let us
she
depart.
should survive Leaf, right? She's on a tile. Like, he doesn't have a bunch of buffs. Like, he initiates at 62, yeah, but we
Yes.
have weapon triangle advantage. I think we're okay.
The wind.
We're gonna find out, I guess.
What is it?
We know for sure he doesn't kill Surtur. So we'll leave Surtur in range. Yeah, okay, he chose to fight Surtur, which is fine. So he will Gale here. Because he's too afraid of Nagi. Actually too afraid, dude.
Scatter like ash.
Let us depart.
Fear the Nagi god. I think, like,
Yes.
the way you make Nagi's weapon good is you give it TA, but only upside. Like, I think Nagi is a good example of a unit that really wants just, like,
This
the...
world.
I have TA,
Yes.
and I just make colorless units not exist.
The wind.
Zog's just gonna walk off tile and
This
die,
world.
so we'll go ahead and let him.
Let us depart. Yes.
Go get him champ.
This world.
Or we just go punch him. But I don't want to get Rock'em Sock'em by Tiki, so... We'll let Zelg initiate. It'll be fine. TA seal when? TA would be a really good seal. I'd be okay with that. Attack Def Bond and Attack Res Bond both are good seals for Nagi. If you're insistent on using Nagi, then your options for seal are pretty forced. So Tiki's gonna run up, and then either Tiki, Idun, or Nagi will kill her. So,
This world.
ooh, spicy.
Yes.
Off by 8, huh?
The wind.
There we go. Good job, Idun. Yeah, Legendary Leaf is pretty wild. He is a good unit, it turns out. Okay, match 1 over. Back to the Ellie Weed Mines. Ooh, Lucina team. Ruse Lucina, too. Oh, no, sorry, Link Lucina. Lullywood. Lull Elliewood. This may be Gordon. Like, maybe we just lead up with Gordon. Just makes it very easy. Actually, you know what? Let's try Echidna. I think, no, Echidna's gonna be not great against Tsubasa, because Tsubasa has a billion speed. So instead, let's just go good old-fashioned Nino. Let's get some, like, get some dance in there. Let's get, like, something who can do damage to Wathis. I don't know, how about Tobin? He can just go punch her and she'll fall over. And then who's got, like, good defense and res buffs? Let's go Virion. Nah, Virion's not needed. I really wish you could sort this by skills. I really, really wish you could. That would be too good. Let's just bring Peony. This solves my problem. We just go Peony Nino. And then Tobin, and then Tsubasa. I don't know. We could bring like a rando for Tsubasa. Like, do we have a rando archer just to shoot her? Let's bring like Rolf. Sure. Okay, so objective. Bully with Nino. Now, obviously, Nino's gonna get lulled when she fights Eliwood, but like, you know, we're in for that, right? Like, we're totally okay with like Eliwood running forward, and then we like kill him off a dance or something. Okay, here's this. Oh, no swap. So Eliwood walks forward. He's chasing Nino almost certainly. What's the worst case? So worst case is like Tsubasa goes like down one over one, and then Lucina like swaps from here, ends up here and goes 1-2 and can shoot this tile. And I mean, I think we can avoid that reasonably enough. Let's see, I guess.
Maybe
I don't really want to solve that robustly. We're on like match 2. Okay. Sick. Nailed it. The absolute god.
Yes?
Good job, Nino. So Eliwood is dead.
Ready.
And then we want to deal with Tsubasa and Lucina next turn. Should have paid more attention to who Tsubasa was chasing, but
There's candy,
I didn't. That was bad of me. 58-48, so if she initiates on Nino, she gets virtual 8 speed, so she would double Nino. But Nino would counter kill her, like, instantly, so I think we're okay with that. Like, I think we're totally fine to do like this, basically. Wait a minute. You go over 2, down 2, swap, 1, 2. You can actually hit this tile, so we need to move you all the way over here? That's kind of gross. I think Lucina can hit all those tiles. Yeah. So we had to do that.
I could do this.
Good job, Nino. And even 100 feels good.
Do my best.
So let's put Tsubasa in the ground. Rest in pieces. And then we should just need to go bully Wathas, and that's it. Do you think Future Vision and To Change Fate should have refreshed only when used in player control?
Think I'll scare him? There's candy, right?
I think, okay. I think giving score viable movement assists was a mistake. To me, one of the interesting things about score is that like you have to give up a lot of convenience, right? That said,
Do my best.
the AI kind of needs it to be scary, right? So from the perspective of like making matches harder, I think it's okay. But I do think that like dance and
More fun.
I think To Change Fate and Future Vision are interesting. I think dance is very obnoxious and probably shouldn't have been a thing. At least, sorry, dance shouldn't. Dance is the most important mechanic in Fire Emblem Heroes, so like that makes it kind of odd. Basically, I think personal dances are a much bigger problem than personal movement assists. That was a very long-winded and bad answer, but dance is an important thing in Fire Emblem. Don't get me wrong, but like Fae is defined by dance, right? And that's the distinction I want to make. That like realistically in Fae, almost all the difficulty comes from either virtual stat scaling or virtual movement. And virtual movement is like harder to manage. So dance is a fun mechanic, yes, but like there's a reason why it's very limited in mainline. Like there's a very big reason it's limited in mainline. We can bait Alphonse here, but he's gonna have a tile, which sucks. We can also bait Azura. I think this is the perfect opportunity to try out a new Azura counter. Or at least a new Azura bait. We can bring, where is he? Let's bring Walt. Alphonse kind of sucks. How do we want to deal with him? We do get to double him back, which means we should probably use like Sheena. And if we're bringing Sheena, we should bring like someone who can give her March, because she doesn't have it. How do we want to deal with Tiki, though? I mean, let's just bring, like, Lucina. That's the easy way. And then Surtur is not a huge problem, because we can, like, we have range damage, we have, like, all sorts of things we can do. Let's bring Fallen Marita. I think Fallen Marita makes a lot of sense here. Actually, no, she's too good for this. Let's bring Leon. Okay, so objective. Tried to bully Alphonse. I don't think Sheena actually does it, is the funny thing. I think she will miss the kill. And because of that, that means that I want to have... Well, I want to have Lucina here just in case.
Wouldn't miss it.
I don't want to buff his... Well... I kind of don't mind if his res gets buffed, so I'll do it.
Let's go.
And let's see what happens. I think we'll be okay. If Walt doesn't one-shot, he actually dies, which is really funny. But he's weapon triangle advantage with effective damage, right? He has to one-shot. Excuse me? Fucking Wings of Mercy. I hate this skill. Wings of Mercy is the dumbest thing in this game. Do we get punished at all? Honestly, not really.
Agreed.
Does Alphonse one-shot him? He doesn't. And he does die on the counterattack, or he
Suns in
should.
my eyes.
Yes.
Hey, whatever. We live in meme world, so we're gonna find out what happens.
Wouldn't miss it.
He did one-shot. Good job. Good job, Walt. Bam. So now, as long as Walt does not get literally one-shot, he will kill Alphonse. Good job, Walt.
To a watery grave.
And then Surtur over here, but like Leon can just start taking shots. Actually doing work today. Feels good. Now, the play to like try to fight them with only Sheena is pretty bad.
Agreed.
I think it's way better to just trust Walt there. Like, it's literally why we have him, right?
Suns in my eye.
I assume he does 0? Yeah.
What's next?
That's kind of annoying.
Understood.
But I mean, Sheena does very well here. Oh, Tiki has no personal skill. Interesting.
Time to dive in.
Yes.
Time to dive in? Yes. All right. You heard the man. Should have been called HP Smoke.
Suns in my eyes.
A classic Faye joke.
Time to dive in.
Command me.
I think Sheena just tanks this entire team. Because Sheena on tile is like pretty nutty.
Wouldn't miss it.
You lead,
Nope. All right,
I
Leon.
follow.
Your job is done. It is time for Sheena to do her thing. Absolutely nailed it. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. She initiates. She has like quite a bit of stats, but we can like buff her up. Yeah, let's do it.
What's next?
Time to dive in?
Just get rid of the Tiki. This is gonna hit hard, but like we'll clap back pretty hard too. I knew the march.
For the people!
For the people. Let's go.
Yeah! All right.
We'll hit with Lucine. Actually, let's hit with
Understood.
Sheena
You lead, I
or
follow.
Leon.
You lead, I follow.
Leon, I want to attack Surtur. And I'll just use Lucina to kill Tiki. And then Leon here can just be a bully.
Let's go.
And that'll be nice and easy. There we go.
Agreed.
Alright, Sheena.
Sun's in my eyes.
Let's get you out of there. Extract.
Okay.
What's next?
You'll have to leave the tile one day, you coward.
Let's go.
Hey there, Stats. You're welcome. Happy to have you, of
You
course.
lead, I follow.
Aw, good job, Leon. He did his job. That's all I can hope for him, right? They should make Surtur's AoE damage lethal. I don't think he needs that. I think that Surtur has done very well for himself because Sinmara is a very good effect that has aged remarkably well. Because it turns out having guaranteed damage that is completely within your control is very strong. Also, Beached Whale. This is a powerful Beached Whale, except for the Wakas. How do we want to deal with this? Well, armor effective is the easy answer. This map is pretty flyer forward. I think we want to go ahead and let's bring Battle Ninian. Let's bring Kid Sheeta. Where is she? There we go. We do want to bring like some redundancy just in case Kid Sheeta doesn't work. I mean, we could use Crom actually. Yeah, screw the dumb garbage I was planning. Let's just use Crom because we have a plus attack Crom. And we'll do it that way. And we'll do it with Lean Cuisine just so that he gets more stats. And then in addition to Crom, most likely thing we would need support for is what? Sothis? So we bring like a random tanky-ish unit. We can bring Lucius. Actually, Lucius is pretty good. We should save him. If only I had a Bricky. We can bring Roy, because he's TA. And then Harden. Is Harden scary? Not really. I do need to upgrade Bowie from the Struggle set. Like, Struggle Bowie is pretty bad. This is pretty struggle-tastic. Struggle Tweets Bowie edition. Okay, who's like scary here? Who's I guess who's more scary, right? Fallen Tiki or Harden? And I think the answer there is Fallen Tiki. Let's bring Mist. I believe in Mist. Okay, so objective, just Crom, dude.
You have my all.
What's your plan for this map? I'm just gonna hit him with Crom until he's dead. And then that'll be the end. Okay, we might not actually one-shot Harden.
Your plan.
We absolutely one-shot
Alright.
Harden.
Your plan.
Can we kill Zelg and
You
Harden?
have
Wait a
my
minute.
all.
Like, we
Alright.
hit here, right? We dance... okay, wait a minute.
plan.
We hit here, we kill Harden, we dance with Lean Cuisine, we repo... Yeah, we're fine. So, bam, just one-shot this man, get him out of here.
Look after me, okay?
You have my all.
So, change fate. Oh my god, I get an extra turn.
Alright.
Let's see something.
You have my all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Your plan.
That's a cool thing that can happen. Now, Harden is a clown, and Crom is like an actual meme. Oh, that was actually really bad. Because I need dance next turn. Oh, we can still get there.
Alright.
Just put Tiki in the ground. Doesn't matter. Pop, pop. +0, by the way. Base kit, by the way.
Like this.
Not even full kit.
Watch me.
You have my all.
Yeah, +10 green armor, whatever. See ya. What a unit. Just what a thing, man. Oh, you can go like actually to hell. What do we do? Okay, so we have a healer. She is like insanely tanky, by the way. This unit's gonna be really tough to kill. Duo Byleth. Crom. Can we bait Azura? You can arrow. But you can't arrow anywhere that gets over Azura. So if we can bait Azura from here, I think we're okay, right? Because Byleth's not going to get repoed anywhere. So as long as we can bait Azura, I think we're fine. It's like, what could happen? Like, there's a... Okay, here's... Actually, no, okay, we can't, actually. We can't bait Azura. Because if we bait Azura from here, right? Byleth warps to rally, because Crom doesn't have a rally. So she warps here to rally Azura, right? Azura then attacks, and then Crom repos Byleth, gets to move from here, and then gets to move 2 spaces and attack whoever's there. Actually, building Elena just like that, would you recommend plus speed or plus defense? I think either one's okay. I think it kind of depends on what bless you're going to give her. Yeah, I think Roy. I think we got there. Plus speed Crom. Speed Crom's the good Crom. Spoilers. I think time has now shown officially that speed Crom is the cancer one. Regular Crom is not that bad, but like speed Crom is disgusting. Thankfully, this is a speed Crom on base kit, so this is probably like a relatively budget player, judging by the team setup. But yeah, I think this could be something like is using Crom in like TT or something maybe, but and just wants close counter for convenience maybe. Might be time to give my Crom attack speed push 4. Is it worth it? Nah, save premium skills for plus 10s. Premium skills are expensive. Yeah, this is a relatively budget team. It's like only like, well, these are probably like the same grand. If assuming it was all paid, because it doesn't necessarily have to be. These two together would be like 600, 700 bucks, I guess. And then this one would be like $1,000. But it's probably not. Like Faye gives you enough free-to-play orbs. Like not a lot of people are straight buying units cash. like realistically, people are just saving for legendaries and stuff, so there's just a lot of free-to-play legendaries. And the good ones are good enough that they give them expensive skills too. How do we want to handle this? So if we bait Azura, who can we bait Azura with that also baits Chrom? Azura does 48. Can't we use Bike? Bike works, right? Because, like, even if the change fate happens, then Bike still gets to kill Chrom, and we just have to clean up Duo Byleth. But then the question becomes, how do we get Bike Sheena into position? So we start Bike here. Bike moves over, like, basically Bike moves like 2 spaces, gets danced by whoever's here. No, Lucina has to be here. Or Lucina has to be here, actually. Let me think. So Lucina starts here, moves to this tile. Bike starts here. Gets repoed by this unit. Puts Bike here and this unit here. I don't think we can get there. At least not without like our own Azura, right? Aren't we short of getting Bike and Lucina in position? I mean, I guess if we're insistent on Lucina being there, right? We could always just have Lucina be like here. It's like Lucina goes here, then we just go like Bike. A cavalry repo does it, pretty sure. Small Xander also terrible. Okay, look, Tiny Rhea and Tiny Xander are awesome. I will have no I will have no disparaging remarks made of Tiny Xander and Tiny Rhea. Now we're going for it. We're gonna go for Bike here. This is our Bike cheat code being used. Unfortunately, Byleth does have Wind Sweep, and that means that Bike is not gonna work against her. So we do need to bring in an extra unit to deal with Byleth. However, Byleth has like a really weak enemy face, so we can kind of just kill her, I think. The only question then becomes with who. I think Ryoma as a ranged TA having Dancer is a good idea. Even though we like to save him for armors, I'm not super worried about fighting armor teams. And then Lena will also die to Bike, so that's not too bad. The suffer, though, is Byleth. We need to make sure that we can kill Byleth. Maybe we bring Virion. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I think what we have to do is Bike starts here, Lucy starts here, Ryoma starts here, right? What about just like man up and like tank it straight? Like no dumb BS. Like we just do it. Is that like the high T play? Just no special. Yeah, you know.
Understood.
Whatever. If we reset, we reset. This is
Orders.
we're cool. All right. We're not gonna do some like lame garbage. All right.
Understood.
These are high T plays for high T gamers. All right, good, perfect. Worked out just as expected. Byleth wouldn't get danced. We would bait Azura. Oh no, sorry, you mean the other play? Yeah, that would have baited her. Yes.
It's all for you.
I
What's
can put
next?
Lucina here. I mean, not that
Let's
it
dance.
matters, but
Very
we can...
well.
Oh no, debuffs actually won't get cleansed here, right? Because he has a... Bike is not at full. So Crom gets toasted. We did use our cheat code,
It
which is
ends
unfortunate.
here. Quite so.
We can also bait Lena, which is
Understood.
fantastic. We're just straight up like avoiding the duo Byleth because she's very scary.
Indeed.
Your orders.
Let's
I
dance.
think we actually do want
What's
the
next?
buffs for Ike because Lena's gonna be pretty tanky. Ooh.
Orders.
Interesting. I guess she did less than 5 is the idea.
Understood.
Understood. Understood.
Okay, we're gonna find out if we can kill Byleth, I guess. That's gonna happen.
Very well.
Virion, of course. Virion can always be counted on. Get out of here. Bam. Wait, is this understood emblem?
What's next? Your orders. What's next? Understood.
It's all for you. Understood.
Oh. Virion's been moved, so we can't hear it.
Summer, huh? Let's dance. Summer, huh? Understood.
Let's go.
Orders.
What's next?
Summer, huh? Quite so. Very well. Indeed. Quite so.
No, I don't think he has it.
Very well.
Rip.
Quite so.
The dream is dead. Dream is dead.
Ah! I will defeat you.
Ike's like, I will defeat you, and Lena's like, Lamau, no. Who do you think you are? Wolf hat too strong, dude. Okay. Back to match 6. Unfortunately, this is a bricky. Ooh, this sucks. Oh, I hate this a lot. DC Ephraim. So we can't Gordon. We can Gordon everyone except Ephraim. And I think that means we should Gordon. Excuse me. Now, thankfully, Bricky, 1, doesn't have Geo, and 2, is on the wrong side of Azura. Oh, man. Sorry, I had like a drink of water and it like went down the wrong pipe. My bad. So good news. Good news is Bricky doesn't have Geo, and she's on the wrong side of Azura. Bad news is that Ephraim... Eliwood can basically open the way for Ephraim. And if he gets danced, he ends up like in the middle of nowhere. If Eliwood gets danced, we can kill him, but if Ephraim gets danced, then like things are pretty bad. Like, what's the best? I wish we had Bike again. This may be our first run of Echidna. Like, Echidna's gonna prove herself real fast, huh? So someone remind me. Dancer AI check does not check close call, right? So like basically if she would do 5 damage before close call, it would work. Okay, so we can just Echidna here and it would bait Azura and Bricky, as long as we can kill them both. Now killing Bricky is kind of hard, because Bricky does have, you know, 71 bulk here. I mean, it's not hard to kill Bricky, but she's gonna have the Wary Fighter effect. So because she has Wary Fighter, we need to straight one-shot her, right? Echidna currently has Virtual 57, 57 plus 4, so like 61. She doesn't one-shot yet. We would need to get 10 attack. Now, 10 attack is pretty hard. Like, currently. And I'm pretty sure Bricky would 2-tap her. JDA and Dex Swabber get us 261. So we need, like... we need more, basically. Gordon would help, but Gordon's weapon's not going to hit Bricky. And a chill won't hit Bricky either, because she's going to get soaked for by Ephraim, and if Ephraim was dead, then Ellie would. So maybe baiting with Echidna is just not the play, and instead we try to bait with, like, an archer. A Vantage Archer would be fantastic here. But we don't actually have one. At least not for this season combination. So what about the option of just, like, only baiting Azura? That is a possibility. Like, we can bait only Azura. And it might work. And then we deal with Bricky later. Bowie would be really nice here if Bowie was built, but he's not. Too bad no Klein time. I mean, we could go off-season for Klein. Think you're gonna have a hard time getting Azura to do 5 to Echidna? It shouldn't be that bad, right? Like, she's getting Hone attacked, isn't she? Oh no, she's not adjacent. So she's gonna be 49, so 49 times 0.8. So 49 times 0.8, right? It's 39.2. Oh, because she's getting, yeah, she's getting lulled. So because she's getting lulled, it's actually not going to work. Yeah. Okay, that wouldn't work. So we would have to, like, intentionally not lull. If we intentionally didn't lull, it would work. So maybe that's what we do. Actually, no, even if we didn't lull, yeah. No, if we didn't lull, we would be... we would have enough attack to one-shot, and she wouldn't one-shot us. Were you planning to bait her from without baiting Bricky? We would bait from here. Because she could arrow to this spot, and we could bait her from there. It's not, like, great, but, like, technically it would work. So, like, the idea would be we would have Echidna, like, go down here, break this block, get danced, and then move here. But the problem is we would need to break the solo. So I don't think we can... We would need to intentionally turn off solo, rather. And I don't think we can. So I think we Gordon. I think we Gordon. I think we Ninian. And I think we... Gosh, this is gonna suck. Like, no matter what we do, this is just really unfortunate. I think we Camilla. And then I think we do still Echidna, because she can help fight Ephraim. Yeah, okay. So what we have to do is just accept that turn 1 is gonna suck. And we have to kill Bricky. Like, Bricky has to die. Horizontal cav line? I guess kinda.
Right.
Echidna's here to pick up the trash. Can someone get danced from this tile and reach me? I guess if I leave this block, they can't, huh? That's kind of funny. Maybe there's a reason to not break this block.
If that's what you want.
Like, we put Gordon, like, here, and we break this one,
That's
and then we break this one,
Let's be happy.
and we can go ahead and move
Been
Echidna a
waiting for
little
this.
aggressively. Break, break, it.
I'm
We break this one
listening.
too. Is there any reason not to move Echidna over? Like, Bricky breaks. We're okay if Bricky gets danced and hits us. I think we're fine with that. Because then we can scoop Bricky up on turn 2. So there's the dance. Yoink. Hello.
You got it.
Delete this man. Okay, so the Elliewood is now off the table,
That's
which is
so.
really important. Problem,
Orders?
though,
For me.
is that... Actually, Azura's kind of isolated, isn't she? She can warp, though. Okay, I don't want to mess this up. If she dances Bricky, that's fine. Gordon cannot beat Duo Ephraim. That's not going to happen. Duo Ephraim's going to stuff his attack check and just has too much natural defense. So Duo F would kill him. Like, I don't even really need to look at it. Yeah, Echidna can take a hit from Bricky, which I think is fine. So what's the worst case? So worst case is Bricky goes, like, here and gets danced and can hit Ninian. Because if she's here, she can go 1, 2, 3, right? And hit, like, all these pyramid of tiles. So we actually can't have Ninian where she is. Other curse timeline is Ephraim goes left 1, up 1, and breaks the block. And then Azura can dance Ephraim, and he can skip over the tree and hit Ninian here. So we actually need to move
I'm
Camilla.
listening.
And we have to have Ninian dance Gordon and repo Gordon. Gordon has to repo Ninian, I think, to be like 100% safe. Yeah, Ephraim should move, and I'm not super worried about that.
If that's
I
what
think
you
this is the
want.
play, so I think we have to do it like this.
For eternity.
And, you know, maybe this is still wrong, but I think this is right. And then Echidna doesn't move, because I don't think she survives 2 hits from Bricky,
Been
but she
waiting
survives
for this.
1. Okay. So the thing that we expected to happen did happen, which is fine. 39 damage turns into 24. Good job, Echidna. Slap. Does Gordon with a special
What
proc
now?
do it? He almost
Orders?
does.
For me.
Not bad, Gordon.
You got it.
And then Gordon just deletes
I
Ephraim,
can do this.
and then Bricky
That's so.
gets cleaned up. Not too bad. With Arrow, he could have just moved under Gordon. Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's be happy.
You're correct.
What now?
And now Gordon gets to feast.
All right.
Gets to feast on the Azura. Bam. One tap. Easy clap. Final boss. It's an Eliwood. Hey, it's this team. Good. A reprieve for our final boss. Hooray. Our score's gonna be kind of low. Sadly, but I mean, it's kind of to be expected, right? This is the season we don't have good coverage for. Let's go with, like... I mean, I think now is the time for full-on just scum mode. Like, whatever we have left. I really want to use Na. I know it's like a bad idea, but I want to do it. I like Marita. Marita's pretty good here. We need to have a good way to kill Eliwood. I'm thinking we just go like Cab Emblem. I mean, okay, we're gonna go Kid Sheeta, right? Kid Sheeta is just very good here. We can go... Wish we hadn't used Camilla, to be honest. We should have used an infantry healer last time and not Camilla. But that's okay. We'll go Veronica. Actually, let's go Jenny just in case. Like, we can go like Jenny plus Dancer, and that makes this very, very safe. And then last spot can be kind of a utility pick. I don't know, who's the most value? Maybe even Innis? Because Innis does a lot of... Oh wait, no, we used Jafar here, right? Like, Jafar is the bomb on this guy. Because these don't have DC, right? Yeah, no DC. Let's go, Jafar. Jafar and Kid Sheeta are gonna bring this one home. Man, I'm loving this music update. This is the best.
I'm ready. I wonder.
Okay, do I want them to move like this? I would really like it if Eliwood just like ran up and died. But I also want to be in a position where we don't get demolished. Okay.
Orders.
So hit, dance, drawback. Easy enough. Ting. Okay.
Without question.
Maybe we could even like fight Eliwood with Azura, and that ends up being totally fine. In fact, we probably should. Because he doesn't even have Gale Force. But
What to
I don't know.
do?
I'm gonna be respectful of the enemy team here.
Let's.
Okay. Well, I really liked that play last turn, so why don't we do it again?
Here I go.
Actually, this time we could use Gravity, which is even better. Like hit Surtur.
I'm ready.
When do we use Sheeta? That's the question.
Orders.
Hit Surtur with Jafar, Repo with Sheeta, dance Sheeta with Azura, move. I like the Jafar damage a lot, so I'm gonna do it. Ting.
What to do? I wonder. Let's. So.
and then get ready for cleanup on the final turn. Well, should be the final, like, real turn.
Sure. So,
We're gonna take a pretty weak one. That's okay. We can take all the time we need.
a brilliant thought. Here I go.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, you don't do any damage. We could...
sure.
Nah, I think we just...
I'm ready.
That's fine. And we just get ready to start cleaning up with Sheeta. Okay. Surtur moves down a tile. He decided not to move. That is also fine.
So,
So what we can do here is, because Surtur did not move,
let's.
we can go ahead and gravity.
Here I go.
Does that matter?
What to do?
Like, we hit here, dance. I'll gravity.
Sure.
It's like super cowardly, but I'm not a fan of losing. Okay.
I'm ready.
And then Sheeta kills Surtur. And I believe Jenny can go ahead and delete Ephraim as well.
So,
Yeah. Nice.
sure.
This is like the surgical precision team. This is like the Fae boat squad special ops of this child, this sheep, and this like literal assassin. Like actual like tactical infiltration. My opponent was playing Fae, I was playing Hitman.
Let's.
There we go. Mission accomplished. Final score, I'm gonna guess like 5310 maybe? Maybe even under 5300 actually. Oh, 5326. Cool. Perfectly fine.